Hello, hi, my name is Desiree Jordan. Today is all about ironing board. Now I did a video on gardening chairs, and in that video I took time out to show you an ironing board that I covered. Well, it's covered. So I managed to nick an ironing board off of someone, and here they are. This is a brand new ironing board. The problem with this ironing board, because you know everybody watches my video and they said okay, the problem with this ironing board is that being new there should be no problem, but what happened is the cover that they have on it, all it is just a cover which has got interlining on, which is a lightweight interlining, because there is different types of sizes or different types of weight of interlining. So here we have just the cover bonded to the material itself. Now on this, as you can see, it goes straight to the grid. Now when you're ironing your clothes, now this is a problem I have had as well, because over the years your ironing board get worn out, but this one is worn out before it's even started. Now on an ironing board, on my ironing board, it has foil paper, interlining, the thicker type, which is this one. Then it has your cover. So they are having the same problem like probably you would be, that when you iron your shirts in particular or certain fabric, this imprint comes through. Today we're going to pad it a little bit more. Now this is a new cover, but what we're going to do is we're going to take this cover off and we're going to start again. So here we have the shell. So my hand's stuck. Right. This is my favourite interlining. It's interlining. There is several types. Let's see if I can find another one. Yeah, here is another one. Here's another one. This is another lightweight one, so this one's heavier, and I think there is another one in between, but these are the two for now. I don't have any more of this one, so I can't use it, but what I am going to use today is this one. This is an interlining which is almost the same as the one they originally put on. So what I'm going to do, this has got elastic all the way around it. So I'm going to put this one back on underneath to pad it out and put another one on top. Now the object of this exercise, or the object of this lesson, is for my subscriber. Now their name or her name is, I'm not too sure, it's Salt and Lightful. Salt N Lightful. So this video is dedicated to you, Salt N Lightful. Thank you for your comments that you have given me, and you've watched quite a lot of my videos, so thank you for that too. So it's a great pleasure for me to do this for you. So now we're going to start. I'm also going to use foil paper. So this is just the right width for this ironing board. So I'm going to reel out my foil paper. Now the one that's on my iron is thick. This one is a good brand. This is nice and thick. So we're going to reel this out. And what this helps, it helps to reflect the heat. So you got this effect of when it's steaming, it's bouncing back to your garment and makes it nice. So we're going to use some of that. So we're going to put this around, here's my scissors, the ironing board. So we'll do that first. I don't know why I'm using the scissors when there's already a cutter on this. So that's that. So now look down on my table. God, that was a bit close. Oh yes, yes. Which way do we put it? Well, I'm putting it the shiny side up. So I've coated my ironing board with my foil paper to help to reflect the heat. And because they bought this, I think I'll put it back on. So that will be the installation there. So let's put this back on. Do you know me? Why waste? Oh, before I've done that, let me show you. There it is. Okay, go down another one. There's the ironing board. So let's put this back on. Hear that? So that's on. Now I am going to, do you know, put this on to thicken it up a bit. So let me move the ironing board out the way, lay this down. And I'm going to draw around the ironing board. What I'm doing is I'm making sure here that I've got enough to come over the ironing board completely. So it's not exact. I will say roughly around 4 or 5 inches. Okay, so we've done that. So I'm going to move this aside and I'm going to cut the sample out. At the same time, I could have done my fabric as well, but let's just do this one at a time for the sake of you. Interlining with the lining on. Now, to get your fabric of your choice, and this is the one that I'm using, which is what you saw me lined. As you can see, I've got heaps of it. Children's fabric I bought, and I've still got it because I've got quite a lot. Now this fabric here is, I think, probably 16 inches wide. Let's see. 30, yes. It's 60 inches wide. It's already folded, as you can see. It's folded. But what I'm going to do here is on the ironing board that I showed you, I made it reversible because my children keeps burning it. So when they burn one side and it gets dirty, I flip it around and turn it and use the other side. So it's 2 in 1. So I'll do the same because I did it then, I'll do it now. So here's my fabric. Now, just to show you, for the main fabric, I'm going to be a little bit more precise. Here I have my wheel. I'm going to make this roughly 5 inches out. 5 inches all the way round, roughly. And reason being is because this has got a lip here of 1 inch, and then I want at least 1 inch inside, and then I need another 1 inch. That's 1, 2, that's 3 inches. So all the way around the ironing board, I'm going to make my main fabric at least 3 to 4 inches wide. And the reason for that, 1 inch for here, 1 inch for inside, and 1 inch to allow for the turning in for the string. So let's do that. So all the way around, I'm drawing a line all the way around. Now you can't see it, but I can. And that's my line drawn all the way around. Now it's an ironing board and it's a pull string, and it doesn't have to be 100% perfect. So I'll move the ironing board out of the way. I'm going to fold it . And at this point you can make it more perfect if you wish. So to give it symmetrical. Hello, Hi, my name is Desiree Jordan. Today is all about ironing board. Now, I did a video on gardening chairs, and in that video I took time out to show you an ironing board that I covered. Well, it's covered. So I managed to nick an ironing board off of someone, and here they are. This is a brand new ironing board. The problem with this ironing board, because you know everybody watches my video and they said okay, the problem with this ironing board is that being new there should be no problem, but what happened is the cover that they have on it, all it is just a cover which has got interlining on, which is a lightweight interlining, because there is different types of sizes or different types of weight of interlining. So here we have just the cover bonded to the material itself. Now on this, as you can see, it goes straight to the grid. Now when you're ironing